Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I'm Richard Allen. It's been a long time since you've heard from me, like days. And I'm sorry, I took a weird time to go on vacation, but it had been planned for a while. I had no idea the market was just gonna tank. Wow, what happened? I missed you guys a little bit. I missed you guys. No. Okay, the market was weird, okay? And my portfolios looked terrible like 2 mornings ago. Like really bad. And then yesterday morning it was really bad too. But I've recouped a lot since then, and I'm glad I didn't sell, and I hope that a lot of you watching did not panic sell either. Over the last couple days, you guys, I've got comments like, "Where were you? I hear from you 3 times a day in a bull market, but I don't hear from you for 3 days in a bear market." I'm sorry. I'm actually right now. I just wiped a piece of sand out of my laptop. I don't know how that got in there. I'm back in Minnesota, and I feel like Minnesota will soon suck the life and the tan out of my face very soon. Florida was amazing. I have some great news about Aqua Metals though. Right now, I want to share it with you. We've been talking about Aqua Metals a lot since my first video I made on Aqua Metals was December 27th. The stock was like a couple dollars per share. It was less than $3 per share when I first started talking about it. It's still up over $5 and what, I think it's $5.46 right now, okay? So $5.46 per share. It's doubled, at least double since we've talked about it. At one point, it was up over 3x, right? Since December 27th. And I feel like it's going to get back there relatively soon, and it's because of the press release today. Now, it is up 13% today because Aqua Metals not only will be recycling lead, which a lot of you like, lead's going to be phased out, right? We talked about the partnership with Lenoco the other day, right? Aqua Metals files provisional patent for lithium-ion battery recycling. Boom, there it is, right there. They're up 13% on this in this market today. Now, a lot of stocks are having more of a green day today than we've seen. Nano Dimension, I'm gonna make a video about them. I owe you guys a lot of videos today, okay? So I'm gonna keep them coming, okay? But I want to talk to you about Aqua Metals. It's up today. A lot of stocks are up today because the last couple days in the market have been the bloodiest we've seen since September. I've been trying to interact as much as I can in my Discord. I had terrible cell service where the Airbnb I stayed. We had decent Wi-Fi, but I wasn't available a lot of the time. We were doing a ton of stuff, having fun with the fam. But with the way people were reacting, it was like, oh my God, this is March all over again. Now, the broader market, you didn't see much of the broader market fall, right? You saw a lot of red days in tech specifically. The NASDAQ was down dramatically. Tesla was down. CCIV tanked. We got that news, right? I owe you guys a video on that as well. NNDM dropped below $10 per share. I didn't think we'd ever see that again. Ever. My cost basis in my 10x portfolio right now over on my Discord is like $13.88, and I was really excited to get under $14 per share, and it dropped under 10 at one point. That portfolio wasn't looking good. So there has been a terrible red wave of stocks right over the last couple days. But I was trying to calm everybody down and said, look, I think this is more like September last year when we saw the whole tech boom just get crushed, right? Tesla was down, Apple was down, Amazon was down. Everybody was down on the tech side, right? But the broader market was okay. Recovery stocks were going up. We saw airlines recover and cruise lines and things like that. Now, that's what I think just happened over the last couple days, and I was trying to kind of keep everybody calm. A couple people did panic sell, but most people didn't. And I think they're happy they didn't panic sell. And that's what we're talking about over there over the last couple days. Regarding Aqua Metals, now we have a lithium-ion battery recycling provisional patent. And I'll explain what a provisional patent is. Essentially, it gives them time to further their research, okay? So it says, Aqua Metals files provisional patent for lithium-ion battery recycling, exploring opportunity to expand aqua refining intellectual property. It says, again, if you aren't familiar with what Aqua Metals does, I'll read this whole thing and it'll kind of bring you up to speed, okay? Aqua Metals Incorporated, which is reinventing metals recycling with its aqua refining technology, announced it has filed a provisional patent for recovering high-value metals from recycled lithium-ion batteries. Early phase testing shows promise for applying aqua refining methodology used for plating ultra-high purity lead to plating the metals found in lithium-ion batteries such as cobalt, nickel, manganese, and lithium. Provisional patents allow for up to 1 year to gather data in support of a formal submission of the patent. So essentially they're saying, look, we have technology in place that looks really, really promising. We're going to submit a provisional patent. Please give us a year to figure out exactly the process that we're going to be using. But it sounds like they're going to be using this electrolysis process that they use for refining lead as well. And again, they're creating the purest lead on the planet, 99.997% pure. They're going to be getting to 999% pure later on this year. So pretty awesome stuff. This next section, electric vehicles and clean energy storage will be key to the transition from our dependence on fossil fuels. This will result in millions of spent lithium-ion batteries, with currently no sustainable method for recycling. We believe that expanding our patented aqua refining hydrometallurgical approach to recycling the high-value metals of lithium-ion batteries is a smart, long-term strategy from Aqua Metals and in the best interest of our shareholders, said Steve Cotton, CEO of Aqua Metals. As we designate part of our research and development budget to expand the potential of our IP, we remain squarely focused on commercializing our lead recycling business and anticipate our first licensing deal in the near future. I'm sorry, I can't read. My mind's still on the beach. My feet are still in the sand. It's like 30 degrees outside when it was 80 just yesterday. I'll be back soon. Mentally. Aqua Metals' global market opportunity is being driven by rapidly decreasing ore resources, increasing government-sponsored requirements for companies to adopt sustainable recycling, and the emerging massive market demand for electric vehicles and clean energy storage. Lead is among the most recycled metals, with more than 6 million tons of it collected for reuse each year. The recycled lead market is predicted to surpass $19 billion by 2026, with a compounded annual growth rate of 3.5%. The global lithium-ion battery recycling market, a new potential sector for Aqua Metals, is projected to reach $19.4 billion by 2026 at a compounded annual growth rate of 38.1% during 2021 to 2026. They just doubled their total addressable market. They doubled it. So no wonder we're up 13% today. Guys, let's take a peek at the chart here. I really think once people being spooked with this market is over, right? Like, this was a dramatic fall over the last few days. We went from above $6 per share at one point down under, where did it get to? Like $4 a share? $4.03 per share. It was a dramatic fall. Like, this is a 50% gap from the 17th of February all the way down to the 23rd. A 50% gap. That's a massive. It's a massive fall in a matter of a week. Okay? But a lot of these stocks, a lot of these stocks fell an absolute ton. Again, Nano Dimension was under $10 per share at one point. It's absolutely crazy. So, I am very excited, even more excited than I was before, for Aqua Metals' future. I really am. The reason is, right, we talked about them leasing their McCarran plant, which is right by Tesla, but also being able to use those facilities still for free while they lease the plant to this other company, a lithium-ion recycler that actually they actually own 11% of this company. Now, not only are they working with this company and able to use their facilities for free, essentially, right? They're continuing their R&D process, and they're developing lithium-ion recycling, which, again, I'm going to show you one more time. The global lithium-ion battery recycling market, a new potential sector for Aqua Metals, is projected to reach $19.4 billion. The lead recycling market is $19 billion by 2026. Lithium-ion, $19.4 billion. They just doubled their total addressable market. Guys, if you like this company at $4, at $5, at $2 when I started talking about it, they've just doubled their total addressable market. You should really, really like it right now. We're at, again, just the other day, we were down 50% from those highs of $8. I don't think this is the crash that everybody was talking about. Now, in trying to catch up, I've seen all of the... everybody's posting videos about the market crashing, essentially, except for a couple people, which I appreciate. The market didn't crash. We had a correction. We had a healthy breather, similar to what we saw in September. Now, I know a lot of you probably panicked, and I understand. I get it. I'm going to post a kind of a general video on how I kind of maybe would have played this had I been paying more attention to the market. But again, it was sort of a blessing and a curse for me to be on vacation over the past few days because I couldn't pay attention to the market. Guys, sometimes when you have these sort of massive dips or correction in the market, you have to look away and trust that things are going to work out, especially if the broader market isn't falling. If the S&P had dropped by 30%, okay, maybe it's time to reposition. However, a lot of people make a ton of money when the market corrects. A lot of people made a lot of money after March last year, like a ton, right? And we've talked about over and over again how this market isn't normal, but this abnormal market isn't over yet. In my mind, it's not. Now, this could be the beginning of a crash. I don't know, right? We don't know until we're in the middle of it or it's over. That's the sucky part with the stock market, and that's the risk you take investing your money, period. But I really think that what just happened over the last couple days shows more of a correlation to what happened in September last year. If you're unfamiliar, just go back and look at the correction or crash we had in September last year when the tech sector just honestly got crushed. And I think you'll see some real similarities between those charts and some of your favorite stocks if you're in some of these, I don't know, riskier plays or in the tech sector at all, right? So pay attention to the markets. I'll post a couple more videos today, I'm sure. I like I said, I miss you guys. I really, really do. I'm sorry I was gone and wasn't here to give you some sort of, I don't know, calming voice in the market, because a lot of what you were hearing, unfortunately, was the world's crumbling. And I think, honestly, that's a disservice to you guys as viewers. And I wish I was here to help calm you a little bit. And I did a little bit of that over on my Discord. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I appreciate you. Again, really, really, really excited about Aqua Metals' future. I have no idea where it's going to go in the short term, but I have no doubt in my mind that this is going to double probably this year. In the short term, I really, really don't know. It's going to be up to the broader market, okay? I'm going to shy away from giving you any sort of short-term price targets, at least for another few days, because again, I think this market has to play out right now. We have to figure out, and we've got to get some of that exuberant back. I think the buy the dip bulls are winning right now, and I'm happy that that's what's happening. So, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in another video. If you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.